My name is Chris, and I learned about HOLO Health through my home church. I went through the initial HOLO Health program about 6 months after running the New York City Marathon. And I realized one of the detriments to my performance was my nutrition. I was not properly eating and having a balanced diet that would support the level of physical training that I was going through. I was working with the HOLO team specifically on building out one of the 7 habits of health, which is on eating clean. And what I would really say was most successful about it is the simplicity of it. Although culture tries to make it complicated and there are many competing forces, but the simplicity of the model to focus on macros in reasonable portions to make sure we're meeting our fueling needs is what was most helpful in that 3-month engagement that I really focused on one-on-one. I would say, some of the obvious benefits are how you feel. Also in the midst of training for another marathon here, there's no question it's impacted my performance, my physical performance, my endurance, my speed. And then of course the maybe less expected benefits that it has on mind and soul. While eating clean is clearly important, we don't want to lose sight of habit number 1, which is abiding in Jesus. And why that is habit number 1. Our total health is really a means to an end. And that means to an end is to be able to access Him, love Him better, and to be able to love others better as well too. Health is not a problem to solve, it's really a tension to manage. Meaning there will be times when we're having time that we're spending with friends and family, let's say, that may pull me off an eating clean plan for that day or for that specific meal that I may have in mind. And that's okay. We certainly don't want to be in a situation where we have friends and family that were saying, no, sorry, I realize this is what you prepared for dinner. My diet is so rigorous, I can't eat that. That obviously has an adverse effect on our relationships, which ultimately has an adverse impact on our total health. Everyone has a narrative around health. Most people have a narrative that is confusing, that is misunderstood, and I think that has it be much more challenging and complex than it really is. You have an ability to change your narrative around your health, and one that is scripturally based, that is rooted in the reality that God has a design for our total and true health, and that's available and accessible to you.